But it's 1,001 different people out here that if Puff Daddy want to do something too, because they out there running their mouth about really, really running their mouth, I would say that 50 Cent should be on the top of the list. Gene Deal should be on the top of the list. Hello, Universe. What's up? It's Brandy619. And like my title says, why Jamie Foxx and not 50 Cent? 50 Cent been talking the most stuff about Puff Daddy and all of his endeavors and all of the things that he maybe has knowledge of and may have just heard from around the way. But Jamie Foxx, is Jamie Foxx really a big enough fish for somebody to really care uh, what he says about them? I'm not, I don't, Puff Daddy, I mean, you know, the video I'm even seeing of Jamie Foxx, he ain't even saying nothing. All he talking about is how much they parties. As a matter of fact, in that same video, he talked about how Nick Cannon stayed at his house when he was a 13-year-old young man. P. Diddy talking about how Usher stayed at his house when he was 10 or something like that. Like, I mean, come on. So it seems to me that they would be one and the same. I don't think that he would. Come on, you guys, stop. You guys got to stop with the narrative already. Like, you know, wouldn't 50 want to be the one that he want to break down and bring down and tear down his empire? 50 still out here on said get all kind of stuff about Puff Daddy, and then Puff Daddy said he loves me. He loves me, and he ain't done nothing to try to get that dude sick or take his empire or get him killed or none of that kind of stuff that y'all is out here saying that Puff Daddy is doing, and all that stuff that Jaguar Wright is saying that Puff Daddy is doing, and Clive Davis and all these people. I mean, come on. There are bigger fish to fry. Jamie Foxx is not one of them. So let that man, why is it that anytime somebody that's in the industry gets sick, the first thing I want to say is, oh, Illuminati, Illuminati. Well, it's kind of like they damned if they do and they damned if they don't. You know what I'm saying? As if a person can't just get sick and not want to tell nobody about what's going on with them until they ready to tell it. Who the hell are you or me for us to feel like, well, he ain't told us nothing, the family ain't told us nothing, publicist ain't told us nothing, manager ain't told us nothing. So what? Maybe he said that he didn't want nobody to know until he was ready. Maybe he really did just have a stroke. I mean, people do get sick, whether they in the industry or they not. You know what I'm saying? People do get sick, you know? Maybe he's sitting somewhere. People like, oh, he didn't write that. He didn't write that. That's not him who wrote that. Maybe it's not. Maybe he can't even write. Maybe the whole left side of his body is sagging. Maybe he can't even speak or slur. Maybe that's why he's still been in the hospital for about 3 weeks. I mean, if you know anybody who's had a stroke, sometimes they be in that hospital for that long because they have to reteach them how to walk. They have to do physical therapy. They have to make sure that their blood pressure is where it's supposed to be at, that they're on the right medications. Sometimes they have complications with different medications after they go through things. I mean, damn, y'all act like, I mean, everything is Illuminati. Like, damn, if Illuminati ain't if the Illuminati didn't do it, then they are Illuminati. You know what I'm saying? Like, dang. Like, let the dude live like he's a human being. I mean, unless y'all gonna say that he a clone. You know what I'm saying? But come on, man. He's a human being. If something happened to him, he not ready to disclose or tell nobody what time it is. Y'all ain't jumping all over young M.A. or whatever her name is. Whatever she going through. She ain't told y'all what was wrong with her. We kind of know, if you know the kind of what happens to the body in certain sicknesses and you see what they look like, you can kind of tell what's going on. But if he want to be private with his stuff and he ain't telling nobody, y'all need to stop speculating about what y'all think it is, man. Y'all not helping, y'all hindering. You know what I'm saying? We just be making stuff up and just be pulling stuff out our asses, and that's so weird to me. That's so weird to me. People just can't even live a regular life. I mean, damn, if the man died, and y'all gonna say that the Illuminati killed him. If the man lived forever to be 132 years old, then you gonna say he Illuminati, he a reptilian. I mean, which one is it? Like, damn. Like, come on, bruh. Puff Daddy ain't tripping off of that dude. Why he ain't dealt with Gene Deal? You know what I'm saying? That dude sat on here trying to talk about him and Ja Rule was in the room butt naked and they was doing some freaky stuff and try to make it seem like they was doing freaky stuff together. Maybe they was, maybe they wasn't. But y'all ain't even paying attention that it was two brides in the room with him. So if Puffy went and bought some butt plugs and 30,000 dildos and different ways to do things and they was getting hot and steamy in there, I know a bunch of people who do it in the same room as a homie and a homegirl, whatever the case is, while the other people over there doing it. That's not nothing new, you know what I mean? But when you got kind of money like that, you can make all kind of weird stuff happen. Whatever your fantasy is, whatever your, you know that song, what's your fantasy? Like, that's the kind of weird stuff that they do. But it's 1,001 different people out here that if Puff Daddy want to do something too, because they out there running their mouth about really, really running their mouth, I would say that 50 Cent should be on the top of the list. Gene Deal should be on the top of the list. I feel like Jaguar Wright just got something coming because she just gets on my nerves. But come on, man. Like, just come on, man. Let that man be sick. Let that man heal. You know what I'm saying? And stop pressing a narrative all the time. Everything is a conspiracy, and I believe in conspiracies, but this just ain't one. You know, I'm not feeling that. You know, so I can't support that. I can't support that position. That he out here telling Puff Daddy secrets about what go on at his parties, so Puff Daddy don't win and sent somebody that. Fuck out of here. Y'all so burnt.